Hello everyone, welcome to RavageCore. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Cisco's Medieval Fantasy RPG Ultimate Modpack. Hope you enjoy and hopefully you learn something. I've seen a lot of playthroughs of people who were, doing speed runs. It's not what you're going to get here. You're going to get some casual play. Sometimes it'll go well, sometimes it won't. And I hope you enjoy. As you can see, I think I hit the lottery at spawn point. There was a nice sky village. So I am playing the Bird of Paradise build with the Ares Blessing and the Warrior class. I like playing that one simply because you have flying ability right off the bat, which is great. Good mobility to start with, and the only reason why I was able to reach the Sky Village. So we're still exploring the village here. Um, Gotta see what we can find. Hopefully get some armor, hopefully get some weapons. Something to get started. I think I hit the lottery by being able to get to the Sky Village really quick. It's a nice, safe place. I normally think about it, so I'm a veteran. So when I play, I normally try to play, with that kind of mentality. Try to think of first, okay, let's find a safe spot, set up a base, let's build up our resources, and then let's explore our local area, see what's around us, see what we can take advantage of, and then explore further from there. So I think, right now I'm focusing on setting up a base, a nice, safe area to start with, and trying to find some armor and weapons to get started. So sit back, enjoy my play. Every now and again, I might use some commentary to let you know what I'm thinking in the moment. But for now, right now, I'm just trying to identify where I'm going to set up. And there's a beautiful little library right here. I think I'm going to make this my home because eventually it's an enchanting table and, some other Ars Nouveau area, iron spells area. So this looks like a good spot. Got a place to make potions as well. Some food, armor. I'll tell you, how did I luck out to start a world here? So I called my world Apex. As you will see in the playlist, once I get it all set up, it's going to be the Apex playlist. We will also set up a little small villager trading area now that we have a librarian, we have the lectern. We'll try to get the books that we need. I don't always focus on getting mending and unbreaking right off the bat. Sometimes, I try to get knowledge of the ages, which allows for a lot more XP or, looting or efficiency. Early game, you want to focus on some of those things, and then later on we can try to get the other books. For food early game, I do prefer bread. Seems to do pretty well, or baked potatoes. Baked potatoes tend to do pretty well as well. They're easy to replicate. We can always go for meat, but then you have to worry about cooking it to get the maximum efficiency out of it. I don't usually use a horse, so the horse flute is usually not something I focus on. But if you like traveling by horse, that horse flute is pretty good little item to have. This is this real unedited play. You may see me pause here and there. Um, you know, checking on real life items. Hopefully, I don't pause for too long and lose you guys. But don't have the editing skills that I wish I had. So for now, you may get a little bit of that. Only thing that could have made this village better would have been if I got an armor, something along those lines. Get a decent amount of gold and iron to start with. It's a nice little spot we can fish in later if we need to. Nice little ship down there that we'll have to explore later. I'm definitely not ready for that now. Those tend to be a little tough. So you're trying to figure out how to hit every place already. A little spot right there with the bed might be a good area to set up a villager trading spot too. Obsidian right off the bat. And there's that infinity ham. Food is going to be taken care of. Eventually, we're going to go for the adventurer garments. You get that pretty early game as armor. So I will need that iron chest plate. So we'll definitely want to hold on to an extra one of those. See that big ship there? There's another blimp over here underneath. A few structures down there. A lot of archwood. Very, very decent spawn spot. Alright, it's that beautiful sunset approaching. Start thinking about setting up. Very successful first day. Now let's go take this bed. Eventually, sometime around mid-game, we're going to switch our origin to Demigod Deluxe. But for now, we'll stick to our Bird of Paradise build for a little while. Now, one of the disadvantages of the Bird of Paradise build is that you cannot swim. You will sink. Now, you're flying, so, you know, traveling is going to be pretty well, but if you're going to do anything around water, you're going to need a boat. And eventually we're going to need a respiration spell for our helmet, just in case we do fall in. So the thing accounts it out, fall in the water and drown, so there's a way out quick enough. So something to watch out for with the Bird of Paradise build. Start picking up some of these chests to use for storage wherever I'm going to set up, and also for backpacks. We're going to want to try to get a backpack or two pretty early on. You're going to find out you're going to start running out of space really quick as you start exploring some of these structures. And it's just a pain in the butt to try to go back to base camp and unload every time, or to have to pick and choose between good loot. A little quick exploring. Here. By checking out the lay of the land, it'll help me figure out what I should do next. Just seeing what's around us, learning to fly as well. With the Bird of Paradise build, you'll want to use G on your keyboard to the game says to flap your wings. Of course, you don't actually flap your wings in the game, but in a way to, to fly. Nice little structure here. Don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Maybe I made a little chicken, but I try to be a little more tactical and strategic about what I should attack. Although I don't see anybody around, I'm a little tempted to go for that chest. We'll see. And there's some leather, very pivotal for this backpack. You're going to need 4 pieces of leather, 4 pieces or 4 strings, and a chest to build the backpack. Oh, there's those guys. Yep. Guess I'll have to wait to come back for that other stuff later. no reason to engage yet. Got to get a little intel on the enemy first. I can't wait to explore those structures. A couple of things here. Ooh, yes, I love these towers. And some gems. Now I won't collect all these gems early on. I'll collect them now. But you may see me ignore some of them in the meantime. Until later, when we start needing gem dust. Then I'll be collecting everything I see. A couple of these books. As far as protection, I try to only focus on actual just protection. Tends to cover most things. I try not to specialize in flying protection, magical protection, and projectile protection. It's too specific. It doesn't help against anything else. Whereas protection itself will help you against everything to some extent. Flying around without pants. Guess we need some pants. Eventually I'm going to want to make an enchanting table. Going to need some diamonds, as you saw. Have enough obsidian for now. Wish I had some touch. But for now, we're just going to collect some books. We can build some bookshelves. I realized if I need some cobblestone for the cobblestone wall. So that's what this is good. Plenty of larchwood. Oh, look at that big structure down there at the bottom. Looks like a big castle right at the bottom of the map there. We'll get there eventually. Oh, gold, and one of my favorite gems right there for weapons. Good for swords. Right there. And then good for a shotgun too. And I tend to like a shotgun until I'm doing some of the bigger magical weapons. A good, great distance weapon. I tend to use it for XP a lot, so I usually put nominal gauges on it and use it to farm my XP later. There's a couple of towers I usually look for to try to set up the bases. This is one of them, nice flat area up top. And then the big Magus tower with large archwood tree on top. Those are amazing. I love those. Usually carve out the inside and a couple of them. Here's a good little spot right here. If I didn't already have that sky village, this would be a consideration. Loading's good. said, I don't tend to use horses as much, so I usually don't grab the saddles until I'm needing a rescue or something later on. These scholars are nice too. Usually have a waypoint stone in them and a chest at top. Very close to that ship though, and if you guys can see, there's some spawners in the air around it. Those will spawn phantoms, and I think it's either zombies or skeletons riding the phantoms. Definitely not ready for those guys yet. You see the spawners floating around there. Yep, you saw a phantom spawn. Yeah, we're not doing that. There he is, slipping. Get some strings. Skip out of here. Oh, wither skeleton. Oh, that makes it even worse. Alright, so now we gotta get back there, go loot our corpse and get some of our stuff back. Geronimo. I'm pretty sure there's something under here. Something nice here, and that's where diamond block. I'm ready to go down there yet either. Bet you those guys will come back chasing me. Oh, that's a big boy. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I can trap him, hit him without him being able to come up. Friendly. What's down there? Here's the villager. There's the friendly area. Still trying to get the hang of this flying. So we have the landing you have to worry about, right? Bye. Wasn't paying attention, wasn't looking at my coordinates. Up in the 400s. Come back down a little bit. You guys get to see some of my graceful landings. Whoop, and a miss. Might be a good time to call it for now. get back to our little library area. Or any other little safe space I can jump to.